Hey guys, GANZO G727M here. I'm gonna bring to you today a first look on a new knife that I just bought. This is a folder. This is a copy, or let's say a different version of something that I really like, which is the Ontario Rat 1. So really love this blade, and this blade is almost exactly the same. So I'm just gonna show you guys the box and the model number. Here, this is the GANZO G727. So this is, the colors green. So let me just show you how it comes in the box. So you got the box here. Comes with a little velvet cover, so not bad for a $15 knife. So take that out of the box and show you guys the knife itself. The blade is only positionable to tip-up carry, and this is right or left-handed, so that's your choices. As you guys can see, it's got the axis lock, the GANZO logo here, and the model number on the other side here. So if it can focus on it, there you go. G727 440C blade. So it's a good blade. Came out of the box adequately sharp. It's not razor or hair popping sharp, but it's paper slicing sharp. So a little bit of work, just maybe one or two passage on a work sharp with a 6000 would bring that to hair popping sharp. So really similar look to the Rat 1. Let's get the Rat 1 here for comparison. So I'm just gonna put that here and just show you guys side by side. Lengthwise, let me just switch it up to the other side here so we get the same style. So if I put them side by side, you guys can see there's a little bit of difference on the size wise. So the GANZO blade is just a little bit shorter than the Rat 1, which I wish it was similarly length, because I really like the size of the Rat 1. It's just the Rat 1 could be just for me a little bit longer even, and it would be fine. So but really nice blade. One thing is, out of the box, mine came with the action wasn't really smooth, so I played with a pivot, recentered the blade a little bit, so now the blade's nice and centered. Opening is smooth now. You could play. One problem I had in the beginning is when I flipped it open with the thumb stud like that, the lock here would stick. So now I've modified, well, I played with it a little bit. I've just made a little bit smoother, just put some oil, work with it, and just funneled blade until it got a little bit smoother. So for that, now it's, you guys can see it's freely, it moves freely. So for that, it's pretty good. So but the more you're gonna play with it, the more it's gonna be it's gonna smooth up and get a little bit smoother. So you can see the open pillar construction. You got 3 pillars in there, 1, 2, 3. So for the Rat 1, it's 4. So you got a little bit more pillars there. So a little bit more on the well, for the lengthwise of the blade. So the Rat 1 2's got a nice, well, a little bit off center, but this is the black one. My silver one is right down the middle. So I got 2 Rat 1s. So I'm just gonna show you guys something here that I brought. So just to make a little comparison. So you guys already seen the size difference. The Rat 1's a little bit longer. So let me take out the scale here and let's put on a scale just to see the difference between the Rat 1 and the just gonna zoom in a little bit for you guys. So this is gonna be in grams, or I'm gonna put it in ounces, kilograms, ounces. So let's see how much it is in ounces. So let's put on the scale. So 4.45 ounces. So let's take the Rat 1 and see what the Rat 1. So the Rat 1 is 5.1. So a little bit more heavy for the Rat 1, but there's a size difference there, so it's not surprising. there's not a lot of there's not a noticeable weight difference, but how it feels in a pocket is pretty much the same as the Rat one, except that it's tip up only. So, but a really nice blade. I haven't played with it. I haven't do any kind of testing, but it's just different. The way it opens with the axis lock, it just feels different than the it's just a little bit smoother on the Rat one, because there's nothing to hold the blade. There's no resistance from the axis lock, so it just flies open a little bit more versus this one. But this one you can do the axis opening, where you will just pinch the lock and just flip it open, so and flip it closed like that. So you can just do that. So a little bit fun. This is something different. This is something I ordered from GearBest, and woo! Finally, I got something that I ordered from GearBest that got delivered, so I could use my money that I had in the on my GearBest account for something that never got delivered. Actually, 2 or 3 things that never got delivered. So I could use that money. So I'm not gonna lose any of that money. So that's good. Just ordered something else, and hopefully, keep my finger crossed, it's gonna arrive in time. So I just want to show you guys this knife, and look forward to the review in the future. I'm just gonna keep playing with it, keep EDCing it, and just see how much I like it. It's a little bit more EDC friendly than the Rat 1. For some people who wants something a little bit smaller without having to spend too much money, or go with a different model with an axis lock. But GANZO, they got a couple different model with the axis lock, but I just like the feel and the size, and the little choil. The Rat one just feels good, and it feels good in the pocket too. Some of the knives, they're a little bit too large, like the Spyderco. They're just a little bit too large in the pocket. This one it's just small in the pocket. Let's see the difference in size for largeness. So one thing though, it might be a little bit larger on the if you look at it like that, it might be just a little bit larger like that. So I don't know why is that, but yeah, it's just a little bit larger. I haven't got my measuring tape out. Maybe I'll bring that out in the review, so you guys can see like that. Just maybe a little bit larger than the Rat 1. So, but overall, for the price that I paid for it on GearBest, it was $15. You can also find this on Fastech, and I think Banggood, they have it, but there's a couple of spots where you can buy it online. So this is the GANZO model G727. So right there, I'm just going to show you guys that for the last bit of that video, so you guys can go look it up for that model. So good blade, just a little in the beginning, a little bit disappointed for the lock sticking, but for that price, you can't ask too much sometimes of a blade. It came sharp, so that's a good point. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and look forward to the review in the future, hopefully. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and see you guys on the next one.